Best African village cooking, dinner with the Hadzabe Bushmen. The Hadzabe Bushmen are true masters of traditional African village cooking, using nothing but fire, fresh ingredients, and ancient techniques passed down for generations. Their way of life is deeply connected to nature, and every meal they prepare reflects their knowledge of the land, survival skills, and communal traditions. Preparing for the evening meal. As the sun sets over the Tanzanian savannah, the Hadzabe people gather around their village fire to prepare dinner. The process begins with foraging and hunting. Men often return from the bush with fresh game meat, while women bring tubers, wild fruits, and honey collected during the day. These natural ingredients form the heart of their traditional cuisine. Cooking the Hadzabe way. With no modern cooking tools, the Hadzabe rely on fire pits and simple wooden skewers for roasting meat. Some key elements of their dinner preparation include fire roasting meat. Whether it's freshly hunted antelope, warthog, or small game, the Hadzabe roast their meat over an open flame, slowly turning it to ensure it's cooked evenly. The smoky aroma fills the air, creating an inviting atmosphere for the entire village. Herb cooking wild tubers. The Hadzabe do not cultivate crops, but they are experts in identifying edible plants. They roast wild tubers, which provide an essential source of carbohydrates and energy for their physically demanding lifestyle. Honeypot. Enjoying fresh honey. Honey is a prized delicacy for the Hadzabe. Harvested from high tree branches using handmade tools, the golden nectar is enjoyed raw, sometimes mixed with nuts or berries for added flavor. Sharing and eating together. Once the food is ready, the community gathers around the fire to eat. There are no plates or utensils. Everyone eats with their hands, tearing pieces of meat and sharing stories from the day. The Hadzabe believe in equality, so food is distributed fairly among all members of the group, ensuring that everyone is nourished. The cultural significance of Hadzabe dinners. For the Hadzabe, cooking is more than just preparing food. It is a time for bonding, storytelling, and passing down traditions. Elders share wisdom, children learn survival skills, and laughter echoes through the night as they enjoy their meal under the vast African sky. Preserving Hadzabe food traditions. As modernization encroaches on their way of life, the Hadzabe face challenges in preserving their food culture. Conservation laws, land restrictions, and external influences threaten their traditional hunting and gathering lifestyle. However, efforts are being made to document and protect their unique culinary heritage, ensuring that future generations can continue to experience the beauty of Hadzabe village cooking. Experience the magic of Hadzabe cooking. The Hadzabe Bushman's way of cooking is a reminder of humanity's deep connection with nature.
Bako tinggi sanggal kita kwa
Questo callo mo ikaw chido na kay ko chichi aga da isho na.
Ini ko do buka ko kako te fu bendela kako na tua se tiki yang gue asin banagawa.
Though traditionally not dependent on animals, have begun to respect and rely on their dogs as partners in the wild. After the hunt, the tired dog is rewarded with scraps of meat, a gentle pat from its hunter, and a place near the warm fire. In return, it will stay loyal and alert through the night, ensuring its human companions remain safe. The future of dogs in Hadzabe culture. As the world changes and traditional ways of life become more difficult to maintain, the Hadzabe tribe continues to adapt while preserving their ancient customs. The introduction of hunting dogs is a testament to their resilience, allowing them to hunt more effectively without compromising their deep connection to nature. Though dogs were once absent from Hadzabe life, they are now loyal companions, blending the past with the present in a way that ensures the survival of one of Africa's last hunter-gatherer tribes. Would you like to learn more about the daily life of a Hadzabe hunting dog, or how these dogs are chosen and trained? Dog fire. You said. More and longer. ChatGPT said. The Hadzabe's new dog, a bond between tradition and survival dog. Deep in the heart of Tanzania, where the sun rises over the dry savanna and the winds whisper through ancient baobab trees, the Hadzabe people continue their timeless traditions. As one of the last true hunter-gatherer societies on Earth, the Hadza have lived for thousands of years by relying on their keen instincts, deep knowledge of the land, and traditional hunting techniques. But today, something is different. A new companion has joined the hunt, the dog. For generations, the Hadzabe hunted alone, depending only on their bows, arrows, and sharp tracking skills to bring food back to their families. Unlike many other African tribes that have long used dogs for herding or guarding livestock, the Hadzabe never domesticated animals, until now. The new hunting dogs of the Hadzabe are proving to be more than just animals. They are becoming trusted partners, warriors in the bush, and guardians of the night. A new companion in the hunt. The Hadzabe have always had an extraordinary connection with nature. They can read animal tracks in the dust like a book, recognize bird calls that signal the presence of prey, and move through the bush so silently that even the wind barely hears them. But as their environment changes, so too must their ways. Deforestation, poaching, and government land restrictions have made it harder for the Hadza to find game. The introduction of dogs into their hunting practices is an unexpected but welcome change. These animals, once foreign to their way of life, are now proving to be an indispensable asset in the hunt. The role of dogs in Hadzabe hunting. Newly trained hunting dogs, though exhausted after long and intense chases, are quickly showing their worth. They help Hadzabe hunters in several essential ways. Heavy checkmark smelling animals from long distances. The Hadzabe are expert trackers, but dogs can sense the PR. The Hadzabe, or Hadza, are a semi-nomadic ethnic group in Tanzania who are one of the last remaining hunter-gatherer tribes in the world. Living primarily around the Lake Eyasi area in northern Tanzania, their lifestyle is rooted in hunting, foraging, and gathering, with a strong connection to the land and nature. Hunting. Hadzabe men are skilled hunters and use traditional weapons like bows and arrows, often to hunt game like baboons, antelope, and small mammals. Their hunting methods are highly specialized and have been passed down through generations. They work together in groups to track animals, and they rely on their knowledge of the land, the animals' behaviors, and the environment. The Hadza men typically go hunting in the early morning or late afternoon to avoid the heat. The hunting is often followed by celebrations of the catch with the tribe, including dances and sharing of the food. Bushman meals. The Hadzabe diet is rich in wild plants, fruits, tubers, and meats from their hunting expeditions. They also gather honey, which is a prized food item. Since their diet is entirely based on what they can hunt or forage, the tribe has a highly varied diet depending on the season and the availability of food. Meat, freshly hunted game, is a staple in their diet. They cook the meat over an open fire, often without seasoning, allowing the natural flavors to come through. Tubers and fruits. They often gather wild fruits like berries, and the tubers they dig up are a crucial source of carbohydrates. They use sticks and digging tools to find and harvest these roots, which are then roasted or eaten raw. Honey. They are known for their expertise in finding and harvesting wild honey. The honey serves as a delicious and nutritious treat, often shared among the group. Cookies or treats. The term cookies in the context of the Hadza tribe could refer to any simple, food-like item they prepare using available ingredients. In some cases, it might be a form of sweet treat made from honey or tubers. However, this is not a traditional cookie as we would think of in Western culture, but more a result of the natural foods they gather in their environment. If you're referring to a more specific dish or recipe from the Hadza tribe, let me know. Otherwise, their food is incredibly simple, made with what nature provides. The Hadzabe tribe is one of the last remaining hunter-gatherer societies in the world. Living in the dry, savanna-like lands around Lake Eyasi in northern Tanzania, they maintain a traditional way of life that revolves around hunting, gathering, and foraging for food. Their lifestyle is completely tied to the environment, and they have incredible knowledge of the land, its plants, animals, and cycles. Hunting. The Hadza men are expert hunters, using traditional bows and arrows to hunt a variety of game, including baboons, antelopes, wild birds, and even small mammals. The hunt typically takes place early in the morning or late in the afternoon. Small bird has a unique symbiotic connection with the Hadzabe. When a Hadzabe hunter goes out in search of honey, he listens for the distinctive call of the honey guide bird. The bird, eager to eat the wax and leftover honeycomb, actively guides the hunter towards hidden beehives. As the hunter follows, the bird flies ahead, stopping frequently to signal the direction of the hive. This incredible relationship is based on mutual benefit. The Hadza get honey, and the honey guide gets the wax and larvae left behind after extraction. 2. Extracting the honey, courage and traditional techniques. Once the hidden beehive is located, the Real challenge begins. Hadzabe honey hunters must brave the stings of aggressive bees to collect the golden nectar inside. 2.1 Preparing for the harvest. The hunter gathers dry grass and sticks to create a smoke torch. Fire is an essential tool. It helps calm the bees, making them less aggressive and easier to manage. Experienced Hadzabe hunters know exactly how much smoke to use. Too little, and the bees remain hostile. Too much, and it ruins the honey. 2.2 Climbing to reach the hive. Many beehives are found high in trees, hidden in rock crevices, or inside hollow logs. Without modern equipment, the Hadzabe rely on handmade climbing tools, such as ropes made from tree bark or simply their own strength. Using a sharp axe or a stick, they carefully break open the hive to reveal the honeycomb inside. 2.3 Extracting the honeycomb. The rich golden honeycomb is carefully removed by hand. Hunters are often stung multiple times, but their thick skin and experience help them tolerate the pain. The honeycomb is divided into sections. The sweet liquid honey is shared immediately, while the honeycomb and larvae are taken back to the village. 3. Celebrating the sweet harvest, sharing with the community. Once the hunters return to the Hadzabe camp, the honey is shared among all members of the tribe. The sweet treat is enjoyed fresh, often mixed with roasted tubers or eaten straight from the honeycomb. The wax is used for various purposes, including making fire-starting materials and sealing containers. The protein-rich bee larvae are also eaten, providing an additional source of nutrition. 4. Why honey is so important to the Hadzabe. High-energy food. Honey provides quick energy, essential for the Hadzabe's physically demanding lifestyle. Rich in nutrients, it contains natural sugars, vitamins, and minerals that help sustain them. Medicinal uses. Honey is used to treat wounds, infections, and throat irritations. Cultural significance. Honey is seen as a special food, often enjoyed during communal gatherings. 5. Threats to Hadzabe honey hunting. Despite their deep knowledge and sustainable hunting techniques, the Hadzabe face several challenges that threaten their traditional way of life. Deforestation is reducing the number of wild beehives. Climate change is affecting bee populations and honey production. Modernization and tourism are exposing the Hadzabe to processed foods, reducing their reliance on natural sources, like honey. Efforts are being made to preserve Hadzabe traditions and protect their environment, ensuring that future generations can continue their honey hunting heritage. Conclusion: the art of Hadzabe honey hunting. The Hadzabe honey hunting tradition is more than just a way to gather food. It is a testament to their survival skills, intelligence, and deep bond with nature. Their ability to work alongside the honey guide bird, their bravery in facing aggressive bees, and their respect for the land all make this ancient practice a fascinating and inspiring part of their culture. Hadzabe Bush Tribe honey hunting techniques, the sweet hunt of the savannah. The Hadzabe Bushmen of Tanzania are among the last true hunter-gatherer tribes in the world, living as their ancestors did for thousands of years. While hunting for meat is a critical part of their survival, honey hunting holds a special place in their diet and culture. Honey is not only a delicious and energy-rich food, but also a highly valued resource that requires intelligence, patience, and skill to obtain. Unlike other food sources, honey hunting presents unique challenges, including locating hidden hives, facing aggressive bees, and safely extracting the honeycomb. The Hadzabe have developed remarkable techniques to master this ancient craft, using their deep knowledge of the landscape, their connection with wildlife, and traditional tools. This detailed look into Hadzabe honey hunting techniques will reveal their fascinating relationship with the honey guide bird, their traditional extraction methods, and the importance of honey in their daily lives. 1. The importance of honey in Hadzabe culture. 1.1 Nutritional and energy value. Honey is one of the most nutrient-dense foods available in the Hadzabe diet. It provides quick energy due to its high natural sugar content, essential for their physically demanding lifestyle. Essential vitamins and minerals, including calcium, iron, magnesium, and potassium. Antibacterial and medicinal properties, helping with wound healing and throat infections. Protein-rich bee larvae, an additional source of nutrition found in the honeycomb. 1.2 Social and cultural significance. Honey is often consumed in group gatherings, reinforcing communal bonds. It is sometimes shared with neighboring tribes in acts of goodwill. Honey is used in traditional medicine, particularly for healing wounds and boosting immunity. 2. The honey guide bird, nature's hunting partner. One of the most extraordinary aspects of Hadzabe honey hunting is their unique relationship with the greater honey guide bird, indicator. This small bird plays a crucial role in leading the hunters to hidden beehives. 2.1 How the Hadzabe communicate with the honey guide. The hunter starts by whistling or making distinct calls, signaling to any honey guide birds nearby. The bird, recognizing the sound, responds with chirping noises and fluttering movements, signaling its willingness to help. The hunter follows the bird, which flies ahead, stopping frequently to ensure the hunter is following the correct path. The bird leads the hunter directly to a hidden beehive, often located high in trees or within hollow logs. 2.2 A mutual benefit relationship. Once the honey is extracted, the Hadzabe leave behind wax and bee larvae, which the honey guide eagerly consumes. This ancient symbiotic relationship has been passed down for generations, showcasing the deep understanding Hadzabe hunters have of nature. 3. Extracting the honey, facing the swarm. Once the beehive
Okay. Here they prepare the poison for their arrows, so they use one of the plants, which is this one. So they do like a boiling of the plant, then after they have to cool. When they cools, they have to take it out because at the first day they mix with water, so they have to take it out. When they take it out, they have to put on top of the arrows. So here they already melt. They already do it here.
Aha, hita si Olabe ati bita aku isi kekenas.
Icha wadaba takaicha.
Abe saya watapata shida kwa au hita aku. Sema tena naketa. Nama kana tembuli abaya mbuli. Kati kita amene na gilimbida ko hopoka amwama tsaka shinazo. Natakiwa akakuya kisisoso tagilimbida.
Kwa asuma kwa gilimbida kwa
cheka.
Kana kwa mulinga hii shino.
Asa wahopoka amusasa. Ya atito emaseme.
Kwa unube na toni.
Mama ko apa kana na bindi.
Ya naika na baba mbuli maiso.
Toka na wewe kukuna kwa nini?